Kyle about a motor I was wanting to buy for my truck.
Man, I was out there.
No,
I
no, 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 no,
was out there.
no, 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 no,
Nah,
no,
look,
no,
listen,
no,
listen,
no,
listen. I
no,
was out there
no,
on the tractor
no,
working while him and Sunshine was doing nothing.
no.
And they flagged me down. Hey, 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 come over here. So I said, shit, man, I can't get nothing done. I came over there. I threw the old tractor in park. I turned the key off. Put it and said, hey, man, I found a 6.0 motor for $1,200. Nice 6.0. I said, damn, for real? I said, who's got it? He said, Tyrone. Well, I drove from him to the other end of the trailer lot, called Tyrone, and I cash apped him the money. Now Puddin's mad because he said he was trying to buy it. But why would he tell me about it?
Because I needed Tyrone's number to call him back.
Did you already go pick it up?
No, Tyrone's coming to bring it to me.
Who paid for it?
I did, cash
Well,
app.
as of right now, that's Kye Kelley's motor. It ain't
I,
Puddin's or Sunshine's,
I
dude.
told him I told him if he wanted it that I'd probably work out a deal with him for about 1,500.
No, there's a
Hey,
finder's fee in there somewhere. I found it.
and a fee for unloading it out of truck. You have to use your cherry picker, all that stuff. You know.
Well, I got a brand new set of 34-inch Hoosiers here that Tyrone wants. I said, look, man, you can get them for $800 because I ain't gonna use them. They're brand new.
What do you
So
say?
all I did was cash out him $400, and we slick on that motor. So
Oh, that's how you get the pan off of it. And Tyrone did a Tyrone shoe on you, dude.
speaking of paying off of it, you ought to see Sunshine's motor.
What? Wow.
Man,
What did it do? Break the crankshaft?
well, Sunshine called me the other day. Said, "Hey man, I was headed to town to get me a Pop Tart, and it sounded like two tin men fucking on a roof or something underneath my hood." And I was
And
like,
he kept driving it?
he tried to crank it back up, yeah, but so he said his oil pressure went to zero, and it started making a knocking noise.
A knock, knock, knock sound?
Yeah, and then I pulled up, and Sunshine, I ain't never seen nobody pull him with a strap
Yeah.
without power brakes. So I figured he was gonna run into the back of my truck. So I went and got my side by side. I got good insurance on it,
You didn't
and
watch the live video?
No, I didn't see it.
I went to go
Hey,
pull it back, and
yeah.
I went down there, and there was a trail of shit all the way up to his truck.
Are you serious?
So
What
he's
did he
like,
break the crankshaft, put a rod out?
I hadn't took the pan off yet, but
It's got a rod out.
definitely has have a rod out. I'm sure because I was laying underneath it, taking the motor mounts off because we was gonna go ahead and pull it out same day it happened,
Yeah.
and this is a crack from the bottom of the head all the way to the oil pan rail about that wide on the block on the driver's side. Then I went around to the front. I was like, I'm gonna get all these plugs unplugged. Well, the timing cover's cracked in half.
Shut
So I said,
up.
damn. So I went to the passenger side to get those motor mount bolts out. That block's cracked all the way to the oil pan rail. So when them heads get unbolted off that block, it is gonna fall apart.
It's gonna fall apart. Yeah. Hey, we was I was in Alabama when I hurt that motor. I had to run you the next day, right? For first round. We were already
Yeah.
on the thing. And I had to change the motor. And Brandon's underneath there. We're pulling it apart. He goes to pull a main cap apart, and the crankshaft broke into three pieces, and about 40 pounds of crankshaft fell right on top of Brandon James. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was down there with it. It was wedged in there.
Yeah.
When I finally wiggled it loose, I'm like, damn, this thing might fall. Bam! We almost dropped it right on Brandon's forehead.
Shit. I guess we lost Kye. They're saying we lost Kye. All right, everybody. So we're going to do some updates. Obviously, our next race. Well, first of all, you can check out the small tire race that we did in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So the small tire recap is available on Speed Promotions Racing page. You can check that out. If you want to get tickets for our next one, it's a little bit away. We got a little hiatus. We're going to be in Washington State. I think it's called Clipsey Dragway in Washington State. We were there last year, and it was a huge sellout crowd. So you can go to Speed Promotions or go to the tickets or thefoat.com, get tickets there. And then you get tickets for that race, and then go to Speed Promotions, and you can watch all the small tire action that you heard about for the past couple of weeks. So you can see it as it happened. Wondering what's going on here? We got to rob Pete to pay Paul here. We got the caddy over there in the corner on smalls, if you can see that. The caddy's on smalls, and then the Firebird's pretty much ready to go. Jesse's servicing it. Went through, checked the valves, pistons. Dad pulled the heads off with Jamie. Jamie, say hi to everybody. Where'd he go? He can't even hear nobody. Look at him. He just walks away. So Dad and Jamie pulled the heads off. We're making sure nothing's hitting. Valves look good. Valve train looks good. putting it back together. We're going to race locally here at National Trail this weekend. It's $50,000 to win. Hmm. So, hence the reason why we're taking the blower back off the Cadillac, putting it back on the Firebird. I mean, the track's 80 miles away, pays 50 grand to win. Got Jesse flying in. His arms are tired. He's been working all morning on this. We got some minor issues we got here. One of our issues we have in this vehicle, not the Cadillac, but if you can see right here, the front tire is like burning through the hood. See that?
See that?
So we got to make some snubbers for the top of the chassis so the body doesn't come down and hit the tire right here. So that's what we're going to be working on today too. Kai, you're back.
Yeah, man.
What happened, man?
I put my phone on airplane mode, but I didn't realize it was still on Wi-Fi, so people were steady calling me.
Hey, they calling me right now. Did I just cut out?
Yeah, but mine cut out and never came back.
So I was telling them they can go and
I
see
gotta get everything together.
everything that happened in Bowling Green from the small tire race. What that race pay? 100 grand?
I don't know. I went out first round.
Oh, you did, didn't you? You
First
was
round slam.
salty. Who beat you first round?
I don't know.
Don't
Somebody,
even
anybody
don't.
could beat me.
Damn, that's rude. He don't even give nobody credit, man. When somebody beats him, you know what I mean?
Anybody could have beat me with the pass I made.
I know who we beat. We beat Luke Kessel first round. We got lucky though. We got
Yeah,
lucky because I had a botched up tune up. It was like I don't know what's a corrupt file. So I had to put a tune up in the water box on the 2 minute clock. Javi put me on the clock, dude. Do you believe that?
yeah, I
Old fucking
believe it.
Javi put us. Look, man, I really don't want to do this, bro, but I got to put you on the 2 minute clock, man. How long is it going to take to get it fixed? What did he say when he dipped his head in there?
Yeah, how long did it take? I said, we're almost done.
Yeah, I was like, we're almost done. It's just a corrupt file.
As long as he can find a file.
As long as I could find the file in there, the file was hidden inside of a folder inside of a folder. But I found it. I found it.
Yeah,
So what are you doing till Washington? Anything you changed on the car before you get ready for Washington?
man, nothing. I got the fastest car in MPK. I just ain't got no luck with it.
Well, if you didn't have a time ticket to prove that, I would argue that, but I'd say arguably you do have the fastest no prep Kings car with data. So I can't deny that right now.
I don't know, man. I just, Jeff hadn't been with me this year, like always. So, I can't make those really last minute 3 or 4 number decisions that I need to
Yeah.
make as conditions change. So, there's been several situations where I knew I could go faster than who I was about to race, and I chose a tune up that I thought would go fast enough, and I was 2 or 3 numbers slower. So it
Yeah.
just, I don't know, man. It's just an experience thing with the blower. I mean, had
Yeah.
that be a nitrous motor with 7 or 8 kits of nitrous on it, I'd know exactly what to do. But I'm still learning, and we're running pretty good, just for Jeff helping us over the phone and stuff. But as always, it's a lot better when they're there.
Oh, absolutely. It's always better to have a crew chief there hands on seeing what's going on. Well, and
Yeah.
that's like me with the fuel tech. I know how to do the MSD and the arc and the grid. And then I'm over here with the fuel tech calling you every 2 minutes to run over to my pit because I don't know how to change something. It's like
Yeah.
it's a terrible feeling not knowing how to do something on your car. So Jeff spent like 2 hours, 2.5 hours on the phone with me yesterday going over, how to adjust fuel tech, how to do dry shaft curves, how to do engine plots, so I know how to, at least I know where everything's at, where I can get to it and then create, different tunes from what he made if I need to adjust things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's pretty simple once you see it now. It's
Yeah,
not
it
like
is. It's just finding the column, the page, and
yeah.
what it's labeled under. You know what I
Well, you
mean? Like,
gotta make sure you clicked on the right thing. You'll be adjusting the wrong shit. Won't even
yeah,
know it.
you'll try. Like, I wanted the lean outs. Like, I said, why can't we just name these toggles? Like, why can't we name it lean out one, lean out two, lean out three? He's like, well, it's this is a timed event. You go here and do that. I mean, I know how it is now, but I was like, well, can't we rename him? He's like, no, you can't rename him. I was like, okay.
See, I wish I could name them like Little Bit, Big Sexy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blow your shit up like
Yeah.
that one.
Virginia 330. Is that what you're
Yeah,
gonna call that one?
yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
name of that pass? Virginia 330?
yeah. I mean, we did find out that your tune up leaving the big lean out on past the 2-3 shift don't work.
Stupid, man.
So
Quit blaming me for your mistakes, man.
I
You was
don't
trying
know.
to find that extra 2 3 while Jeff wasn't there.
Yeah,
That's what you was trying to
that's
do.
why I came to you, a seasoned blower guy,
I
and
said,
that's
listen, no
what I
matter
thought.
what you do, Kai, do not leave this last lean out open past third gear.
Yeah, and then I
I'm
figured
lifting at
out.
330 anyway.
I guess when I came over there and asked you if you could make me go faster, I should have said to the 660.
Yeah, you did. You didn't specify to the 330, the 60, or where you wanted to go faster to.
Yeah, she was shitting and a getting. I can tell you that. I
Well,
don't
you're
think the
welcome.
wheels. I don't think the wheels sat down until the damn rod came out.
I don't know how you do that, dude. I can't stand driving a car with the front wheels not on the ground. That's how the Cadillac used to be. I didn't like it.
Most
Like
time
you,
I just kind of close my eyes and hold
it's
on.
either a hell of a fast pass or it's an aborted run. It's like there's nothing in between when your front wheels aren't on the ground. You
Yeah,
know?
we just done figured out how to point my car, man. We point it. We point it kind of at the wall at the finish line, and it
Are
goes
you?
right down the middle of the racetrack.
Where you got to point me at, Jesse? What do you do?
At the wall or the center line, quarter mile, pointed to the right.
So
Yep,
You got to
the same
you got to
thing.
factor the rear steer in before the car.
yeah, we got to factor the rear steer in before the car moves. So he points me, obviously, in the if we're in the left lane, he points me towards the quarter mile cone. So my car's
Yeah,
kind of at an angle at the quarter mile cone. So
yep. I don't think that. I don't know if it's got something to do with how short my car is or what, but you cannot put enough rear steer in it. Like,
what you got in it right now?
I mean, we got all the way up in the neighborhood of 3/4, and then we started coming back down because I mean, it was just the car was driving down the track funky. It wasn't a good driving car no more. So we
Crab
got to where,
walking, baby.
yeah, we got to where we put it at the most amount of rear steer we wanted to have in it, and then we just kind of pointed.
Oh, so you loaded a shit ton of weight in that passenger side, huh?
Well, we got a bunch in the passenger door. Yeah, that's where most of all my weight is.
Well, that's good. At least you got room to be able to put weight in it.
Yeah, if I could take all that out, it'd be nasty.
Yeah. So what? You're ready to go for Washington? You really ain't got to do nothing. Just freshen. You're ready to go.
Well, today, R&L Carriers dropped off the short block from the
Ooh.
Virginia mistake.
So this is the rebuild. You got it back.
No, a good friend of mine, Kevin McDaniel, felt sorry for me and bought us a short block because eventually, he's gonna build a pro mod and I'm gonna drive it.
Yeah.
So that motor will end up rolling over into the pro mod
Oh, that's cool,
or
man.
be a
That's nice
spare
of you.
for
That's
the pro
nice of
mod.
somebody to do that for you. They looking out for Kai these days.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, him and Charles Jordan. That's the two guys that helps me with money nowadays. If it wasn't for them, ain't nothing I could do really.
I get. What'd you say, Jesse?
Sounds like Canadian to me.
He said it sounds like a Canadian to him.
Yeah, he's
uh,
he's got that North Florida dragway down there, and he's
he owns North Florida Dragway.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet. We have to
I
go down there and make some passes when the weather gets right. It
speaking
ain't
of
been doing nothing. Has it been raining where you at? Ain't doing nothing but raining here, man.
man, every day about 3:30, it comes a damn gully washer down here.
That's terrible.
And,
So, Jamie, come here and tell Kai what you want to tell him. Hey, Jamie's got something to tell you, Kai.
They're wanting me on Facebook. I gotta go.
Listen to this guy, dude.
Jesus, it's your dad. I gotta get rid of him somehow.
Stop it. All right, tell Kai what you want to tell him.
Hey, they named my grandson after you.
that's gonna be a bad son of a bitch when he gets older.
Yeah, I think he's queer.
Just don't watch it. You can't say
It's,
I can't take this guy nowhere, dude. I can't tell
He's
you.
happy, like queer eye for the straight guy.
He's happy all the time.
no,
Little
no.
happy kid.
When you say something like that, you just hush. You don't say it no more. Just hush.
I can't with these guys, man. Now you know why I can't go nowhere, can't win no races, man. This is why I got this is clown racing, dude, where everything's funny around here, dude.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
I'm just being serious.
He was just trying to be different.
He's just trying to be different,
I was
dude.
just speaking.
Well, anyway, he was wanting me to let you know they named his grandson after you, buddy.
Hell yeah. Is his eyes kind of close together?
Very close together, man. Looks like almost like a cyclops.
Hell yeah.
Almost looks like you got one big eye right in the
Yeah,
center.
it's weird. It kind of scared me.
That baby don't.
That's why they named. I said, that look, God, he looks like Kai.
He does. Little
I bet he
beady
gonna
eyed,
like. I bet
Charlie
his
Brown
reaction.
looking mother you, dude.
I bet his reaction time gonna be on point though. He gonna be able to see good.
You think? Try
Oh
to stuff
yeah.
him in that left lane he hates so much.
Uh huh. Yep.
All right, we're going to get back to working on this. Everybody, if you want to go to Washington and check us out, go to thefote.com. You can get tickets for that race. I think, are the tickets available for Michigan right after that?
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
available. So you can get tickets for Michigan, get tickets for Washington. You can go to Speed Promotions page on Facebook and you can check us out. Click the link and it'll take you to YouTube and you can watch the small tire race where Kye got his gut stomped out first round.
I did make it to the final four in the second chance race.
Oh, you did? What happened?
I lost again. Oh, but at least I lost to somebody that that's a small tire gangster.
Yeah,
I lost to Axeman. His car runs good all the time, so I ran side by
absolutely.
side with him, and he beat me by about a half a fender, and it was a good race.
Who took the tree?
I think I did. He was fast, man.
Really?
I was chasing my ass the whole time I got there. I got there with a fast hot rod, and then didn't have shit when I started. I don't know what happened.
You put that lockup in, dude. Them small tires don't like them lockups,
Well,
dude.
I had the lockup working good over in Ohio. I don't know.
Yeah,
Different car. The track was way different. The rubber was pulling up.
yeah.
It was terrible.
What
But
do you give that track in Bowling Green compared to the normal small tire no preps? Was it from a 1 to 10, 10 being great and one being shit?
I mean, that's gonna be one of your worst no preps you face right there.
So you give it like a 4?
Yeah, 3, 2, something like that.
Damn.
I
He gave
mean,
that track a 3 or a 2, bro.
they definitely had that
Yeah.
track.
No, he's talking about where we was at and on smalls. He gave that like,
Compared to some of the other no prep small tire
yeah,
races.
yeah.
I
Well, it
mean,
was hot. I mean, the track temperature, I think
yeah.
we did at one time. Was it 135?
37.
130,
Mhm.
137 degrees at one time we had.
I mean, I love that facility. They got the water park there. It's beautiful, but it's
Yep.
always hot as hell. The
Yep.
track's always hot and gooey. Like it's a tough place to race, especially if they want to race in the daytime, like Speed Promotions has started doing. So
Yep.
I really feel like if we was to visit that track again, we should focus more on some nighttime racing. If it'd be some better side by side passes, I think.
You like night? I like daytime racing better.
And the whole reason why I got a nitrous car is so I can
Yeah.
have big nitrous flames. You can't see them in the daylight. So it's that word that Jamie used a while ago. Sucks.
That sucks.
Tell them best thing we got going for us this week.
What's the best thing we got going for us?
We'll be able to see the tree from the left.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the tree from the left lane. I had my buddy make me. We made an injector spacer, so it moves the injector 2 inches to the left.
No
So the
shit.
injector would boat on the blower, but it's going to be 2 inches off center. So it give me 2 extra inches to see the tree. So Jesse and Jerry Jensen made the plate. Machine that I took to my local guy, Dave Pleasant. He machined the inside of it out, got it anodized black. So we're getting ready to put it on here in a little bit. And hopefully I'll be able to see the tree from here on out to the rest of the year.
Yeah, I kind of got Ryan Martin on that race there. Like everybody's trying to come up with rules to slow Ryan Martin down, and they come up with the no test pass straight out the trailer deal, and that's tough for a nitrous guy with a lockup. So
It
it's
is.
already hard for a nitrous car to keep up with Hemis and centrifugals and all that stuff, and then you don't even get a test pass, so it's tough, man.
Now, what would have happened, just asking, what would have happened if you would have not turned the lockup on?
It would have went to about 9,000 and spit the rods out.
Ooh. Now,
Yeah,
can you do a soft lock where you still allow some of it to slip, or is it
you
just
can you
zero
can do it.
percent?
You can do a soft lock, but it's like a fuse. Them lockup converters that Mark Mickey makes has got small clutches in them. So when you soft lock it, you just slip in the clutches pretty much. So you
So it'll
burn them
burn.
up.
It can burn the clutches out of the converter, basically.
Yeah, you'll be changing clutches every race or so.
Ooh, damn, damn. We need to work on that then, huh?
Yeah.
All
But
right.
what I'm thinking about doing is putting that lockup in Jangalang on that
Oh,
275 radial.
ooh.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
think.
racing anywhere this weekend?
No, man, it's July. We didn't.
You,
We out here, tightening up all the bolts on our trailer, resealing the molding that flew off, and stocking up with fuel and oil and the
trying to
thousands
sell
of cans.
trailers, trying to keep
Yeah,
the business alive.
we're trying to get us some car condoms, to cover up our cars because when it started raining in Bowling Green, Sunshine took it upon himself to give everybody at the racetrack a car cover on my dollar. So we got to
What
get all
kind of
that in
car
place.
cover?
them $8 car condoms you get off Amazon.
How many did he give
Yeah,
away?
I don't know. I thought I seen him out there throwing them in the stands at one time. I ain't sure. I know for sure that I don't have any more. And I was at a race shortly after in Missouri, and it was going to sprinkle. It was lightning all in the background. I said, "Sunshine, grab a car condom." He said, "Oh, we ain't got no more of them."
I'm sorry there, boss.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
there's gone, boss.
Yep. So everybody at that race there, car didn't get wet, but old Kai's did because he didn't have no more. So
Hey, we were at Killcare for Night of Fire. I was going to do some exhibition passes and stuff, and it came a torrential downpour, dude. I mean, a downpour.
yeah.
And we get to test the next day. We go down to Edgewater, do a race. John Sears had a little race down there. Went down to support him, and we were just doing some testing. And I lost 3/4 of all of my race pack data, all of it. So the only thing we can think is that when it rained, it got somewhere in the electronics somewhere where some of them are not happy, dude. And I mean, I lost like half my data right on the first pass. So we're out there just twiddling our thumbs, blowing them out, putting them back together, and then like one or two would come back, and then 5 or 6 would leave. So I haven't even addressed that in the Cadillac yet. So,
Man.
but Jesse's gonna go over there and take from the manifold off the Cadillac, put it over here, and then the fuel pump, and then we should get her fired up here in the next hour. And
Is
uh,
that still a borrowed motor or is that a disco motor?
no, these are both disco motors. They're supposed to be two matching motors, and they match, but they ain't exactly brother and sister Siamese twins. Let me tell you that.
So you put your spare motor in the Cadillac small tire race.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do in Washington if you have engine problems?
Well, that's why we're sitting here debating whether to take it out of the Cadillac before we take off.
I've already told Jamie that spare needs to be in here when we leave for Killcare.
Yeah.
For Columbus.
Hear that?
I think you just need to bring both cars, and if the first motor gets messed up, you just put the Cadillac in small tire and go race it.
Oh, dude, it's hard enough to get one of these cars racing for a weekend. I couldn't imagine. What's it like trying to do two in the same weekend?
You ever
Have you
sat
done that?
in a fire ant bed and try to wipe a bobcat's butt with sandpaper? That's about what it's like.
I feel like his trans brake don't work when he's trying to run two cars.
Oh, yeah, that's a known fact when you run two cars. That who puts that leaf blower down there and disconnects that trans brake solenoid in that thing?
What are you talking about, man?
That's not even what I meant.
What do you mean?
He just rolled through against Daddy Dave.
Oh, what happened? You rolled the beams against Daddy Dave, forgot to hit the button?
I did that on purpose because I was tired of racing two cars. I told Dave, I said, "Hey man, do not do nothing stupid." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Just put on down the racetrack. You're gonna be fine." He's like, "I don't trust you." I said, "Well, you don't have to." I said, "But I tell you what, you're gonna win, so don't fuck it up."
That ain't when he hit the cone, was it?
No, I left early enough where he could tell that I wasn't joking. So,
That'd have been sick if you'd let go too early and it was a guess and it went green, dude. He'd be
oh man,
madder than hell, dude.
I mean, as soon as we turned on four bulbs, I let go.
He's over it, huh?
I was just trying to get some test passes for the Kentucky race, man, and the car was running good. I thought I had enough, and
Yeah.
I didn't. So,
Obviously, you missed that a little bit, huh?
I went to the bigger motor, and I still haven't been as fast as I was with my 737 yet. So, we're missing something. The chassis is not happy.
What's in there now? 959?
A 903, but it's got plenty of power. Just the chassis is not happy.
903?
Yep.
903 on smalls.
With a lockup.
I'm over here at the little 526 trying to do work, dude.
How come he's not
Yeah.
trying to catch that 100,000 this weekend?
I
Can't get
think you're
right.
trying to catch that 100,000. Isn't Bodie's race this weekend?
Yeah, Jangalang's still at the paint shop.
Oh, still getting paint. How's it coming along? You changing the color?
No, yeah, kinda. But it's not gonna be that matte black no more on top. It's gonna be all shiny.
He's going to have it all shiny.
Yeah.
All shiny everything.
First thing I'm gonna do is throw the motor in it, let Puddin pack the chutes again, and make a rip and see if they come out.
That's rude. Damn, Puddin'. That's rude. we ain't pointing the blame to nobody on that one, are we?
Nah.
Steals my motor and then tries to make fun of me. That's messed up. We supposed to be family.
Did you say that's messed up?
I put it on some plastic.
Oh shit. All right. Well,
What are you doing?
Jesse, Jesse
What are
keeps
you
looking
doing?
at me like he needs a hand here, dude. You
Well,
see
I
that?
mean, you're doing what you normally do. You sit in a chair by the car and tell Jesse what to do. So I mean, it ain't no different.
You hear this guy, dude?
I hear.
Well,
Hey,
you know what's different?
Jesse,
At least Jesse listens. I don't
yeah,
have to have two of them over there fucking up each other, and you got to go babysitting two people.
yeah. Well, actually, I just gave him a bunch of stuff to do, and I turned on the live feed, and they were sitting behind me. So I don't know what.
There you go. So they ain't getting nothing done. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, all Sunshine's worried about is putting LS motor in that truck right now.
Yeah,
I need one.
he's gonna say LT. He keeps correcting me.
Is it? Oh, it's an LT.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
whatever
got I
it is.
got a nice Isky can for an LT, brand new in the box, buddy. Nolan hooked it up.
I need more than a can, Disco.
Why? Well, I mean, you got some JB
Anything
Weld,
goes in.
huh?
I think what happened was he got out there on them street tires on this chip seal road we got, and that boost had to go somewhere. Is what I
It,
think.
it hooked up for once.
No, I don't think it hooked. I think it probably got on that limiter.
Oh, you think he went the other way, huh? Let it get away from him?
Yeah.
I missed the bolt in the main cap.
Yeah.
We hit the limit.
There was a bolt. There was a main cap bolt missing at the side of the block. I don't know if it rattled out when it all happened or if it wasn't ever in there.
How long has he been driving it like that?
He's had it for what, 4 or 5 months?
Not about
2 months?
2 months.
Yeah.
That's one of them feelings you know as a driver, like something ain't right when you start it up and you feel that little knock there. You know what I mean?
It didn't have that.
Yeah.
He didn't know what that was, did he? He's like, just a little shimmy when I started up, ain't a big deal.
They ain't nothing like that vibration you feel when a motor's coming off 10,000 RPMs with a
Ooh, I don't
rod.
ever want to feel that because first of all, I don't make it to 10. I'm a little 9600 shifter over here. Actually, I think we're shifting at 9350 right now.
Yeah, you'll get the feeling at 9350.
I don't want it, dude.
Kye's buddy got on Sunshine's post.
Who's that?
His little
Adam
feud
Shadow.
going.
Jesse said your buddy got on Sunshine's post. This little feud you got going on. What's the feud?
Okay.
Oh,
With Cole Pez?
oh, 2 minute pass?
2 minute Pez? What happened?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
He just got on my post and said I look like how he did in Virginia.
Oh,
So he told me, he said I look like him.
oh, like him, not me, right?
No,
Oh,
no.
you look like I did in Virginia, also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look more like yours than I do his, I think.
I'm glad I don't load up no.
Yeah.
He ain't there doing.
You know, pudding. We all got these nice trucks and all this. We can't bake pudding by a nice truck for shit. It's got 300,000 miles on it. You got to check the gas and add oil to it. It ain't got no air conditioning, and pudding's the only one got a ride right now. He's riding every day.
You know how I'm real smart, Disco?
How's that?
I took the hitch off the back of my truck. That way, when Kye and Sunshine want me to haul shit for them, I tell them I can't do it.
I ain't got no hitch.
Nah, I can't do it. Got to find another truck.
His
Ain't
truck's like
got,
a
ain't
car.
got no hitch on it.
Nah.
Well, he's got these goofy ass big old pipes that come out the back of it, so you can't put a towing package on it. And then when he cranks it up, it sounds like it's running backwards for a minute. You know, like air's getting forced out of a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
He got them aftermarket duals on there, huh?
Yeah.
Big 6-inch.
And I live in a neighborhood where it's a bunch of old retired people. So he busts that thing off about 9 o'clock at night, and it's like wow, blah, 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 blah,
Everybody,
blah.
hey, every neighbor on the street, their porch light comes on, they come
Well,
out.
well, the little neighborhood text message starts going off. But,
All right. Well, I'm getting everything ready. I'm gonna do some testing. Obviously, this weekend I'm gonna go to that race and see if we can learn some stuff here since it's close to home. Get ready for Washington. I'm gonna put some big numbers up in Washington, boy. I'm gonna make shit happen.
man, I called Jeff and asked him about going to that race, and he told me to stay my ass at home. So
Oh, he did. He told you ain't fast enough.
he said that he was going to be on a cruise, and
Alaska. He's going to Alaska.
yeah, he said that he was going to be on a cruise. We've already went through this with Disco helping you tune one time, and we down to one motor.
Stop it, dude.
So,
You gotta get off that thing that I
what?
did that.
It's a good story. That's a
You need to tell
41.
them people the truth, dude.
That's my $41,000 story.
And you're gonna stick to it.
Yeah, you know my blower was $9,000 in damage, just the blower.
Ooh, did you get it back yet?
No, I worked out a deal with him. Pudding's supposed to go cut his grass a few times and stuff like that. He's
Is he gonna have
held,
to edge too? Is he gonna have to weed eat and edge too?
yeah, he's holding it hostage right now, like until I pay him. So,
One cut in the roundup, and he won't have to worry about it no more.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, as of right now, it looks like we need to put sunshine on it so he can make some extracurricular money, so he can get that LT motor back in his truck.
Sunshine needs a GoFundMe right now. He's in a
Does
bind.
he?
He's gonna have to work for the next 3 months to fix all that shit.
Hey, good thing he lives right where the trailers are. Otherwise, he'd be driving that forklift to the house, dude.
Look, man, I let him borrow my '97 Nissan.
Yeah.
He called me and said, "Hey, man, it was going 60 miles an hour and it started running hot." So I was thinking, okay, well, he pulled over. He's like, well, then it went to 50 and then it went to 40. And when it got to 30, it shut off. I was like, gosh, damn, man.
Oh man.
So
When was this?
the other day, right before he got his truck, and then I let him
Don't.
borrow my Mini Cooper and he slung all the pulleys off the side of the motor. So I forbidden him from driving any of my shit and told him he had to go get his own truck. And that lasted 2 months. He's done blew it up.
You're gonna have to get him to tap out on that, dude. You got to get him something demolition derby car or something he can't destroy.
The only thing I got left for him to ride on is a zero turn. So
That's it.
he can take it to town if he wants to.
He gonna cut the gravel on the way, dude. That chip and tar road, he'll have it ate up, dude.
Yeah.
He'll be one that hey, he'll pull both them levers back, go backwards, try to pop a big wheelie. You know what I mean? That's what he'll be hard on your shit. Then you won't be able to cut the grass at the training shop.
He'll probably slipping all that oil he put down on the road out there and run off the road and flip it.
All
Anyway,
right, everybody. So get your tickets. Go to thefote.com. Get your tickets for Washington and Michigan. That's our next two events. And if you want to keep up with us and check what's going on, go to Speed Promotions Racing page on Facebook and YouTube, and you can check out the ultimate 100,000 to win small tire race we put together, and you can see who won it and check it out. Well,
Waxman got that casino.
Tell Sunshine to read his messages. I sent a picture of them flywheel bolts and nobody ever answered me.
heard that. Oh, I owe you flywheel bolts. I didn't know which ones to get. So Jamie sent Sunshine a message saying, "Is this the proper one?" And then Sunshine never wrote Jamie back. So
Don't
we feel
ask
like,
Sunshine what the proper ones. He don't damn know.
What
well,
did
you
he
may
say?
have Jamie send it to you.
Tell you what I do. I call Jeff Bohr and I tell him, hey man, I need some 1.25 inch long converter bolts that are 5/8 12-point fits. That's all I
No,
tell
no,
him.
no,
He
no, no.
sends it
I
to me.
got a hookup on the ARP, so you make sure these are the right ones.
Oh, hey, you make sure because I had them. You borrowed them.
He said inch and a quarter, 5/8 head. That's what he said. Inch and a
Okay,
quarter,
that's
5/8
what
head.
these are.
All right, we got it. We're good.
Yeah, that's what he said last time. It was 3/4 heads he brought in there.
I wasn't involved in that transaction.
He said that wasn't him.
Okay.
So you
All
got it.
right.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Y'all
Stinky
take it easy.
Pinky, Disco Dean, Kye Kelley, and we out.
Later.